and Rudy Gobert just could not catch a lob pass, and it's turned over by the Jazz. Reggie Bullock came away with the ball, and it is Dallas with Spencer Dinwiddie opening up the scoring on a nice bounce. Utah 49-33 this regular season. Dallas 52-30. Late in the season, the Jazz lost 7 of their last 11 games, and that allowed the Mavericks to
underrated defender, if you would, follow.
With the right hand, Conley, nice roll.
His right might
a pretty long miss inside.
Conley has the only made basket so far for Utah. He's got a pair. Bogdanovich size advantage, post up, score. And Utah in front by
to Bogdanovich on that attempted pass.
You put these swimmers on land, you have no idea how they're going to react, man.
Dinwiddie maneuvering through the defense against House. He scores.
Without Luka.
Neal with a little runner that's no good. Mavericks with a 6-0 run. They've tied the game. They lead the game 8 straight. And it's Brunson and Dinwiddie getting it done in the backcourt as Dallas under the cup.
Another quality that Dinwiddie has, he will advance the ball. And the ball is a lot quicker than the human foot speed is.
Bogdanovich fakes the pass, drives and scores.
Hey, but what a great offseason signing by the Mavericks front office to get Bullock on this team.
Good point.
Maxi Kleber and Josh Green have gone into the game. Today is just the second NBA playoff game for Josh Green. He played one time last year as a rookie. And Maxi Kleber, who missed the last 4 games of the regular season with ankle soreness, is in right now, and he does a nice job defending Bogdanovich. And that's their first team foul of the quarter. It's on House. Brunson at the free throw line. Fake the shot. Almost ducked underneath Whiteside and then ended up shooting
a Maverick playoff record today. He is so dialed in.
Remember what happened to Jalen last year?
Yes.
He has to remember that.
Bogdanovich in the paint.
Or multiple guys to step up in the absence of greatness.
Oh, that's a great point. And I'll say this. As the Mavericks are on defense, every time they get a stop, Jay Kidd's doing the electric slide and waving like a traffic cop to get the Mavericks to run.
Daniel House Jr. offensive rebound after Clarkson missed, and he scored.
Out of control on that miss.
Jazz have not shot the ball well in the paint so far in the game. They were 7 of 16 on paint attempts in the first quarter. Dinwiddie double. Open 3! Oh, that felt good!
Well, give Reggie those kind of looks this whole series.
Bogdanovich, mid-range pull-up, good.
He's been their best.
Well, this is his first game action in a little bit over 2 weeks.
And there's nothing you can do to emulate it.
Clarkson with a giant killer.
That's what that was.
Whiteside's in the game. Gobert's out. Clarkson around Bertans and able to elevate and levitate to losing the play-in game to the New Orleans Pelicans last night.
Hart, what an amazing presence Kidd has been for this team all year long, and I think it even goes up as Bertans lets it rip and hits.
With Luka Doncic missing today's game with a strained left calf, Dinwiddie into the lineup, and the rest of the group who you would expect. Jalen Brunson is backcourt maybe. It's lost a 3. Dwight Powell, the big man. Have it. Gobert is bigger, Powell is quicker, and that time he looked meaner on that putback. Dinwiddie a determined drive. It's a kick out to Bullock. Closing in on 4 minutes left of the first half. The Mavericks are only losing a 7-point lead. Shot fake, dribble drive. Finney Smith finds Brunson. And Jalen's heave from the outside in that sequence.
Yeah, and they were all clogged up in there. Dinwiddie didn't have any good angles. I can't believe that pass went through there.
Bogdanovich tried to bait Dinwiddie into a rip-through move foul. But then he got to his body and spun and scored. And that's in what is a sign of playoff basketball. Whistles have frequently been swallowed as Conley scores. And the Jazz are... And Bogdanovich's quick attack means that they'll have the 2 for 1 at the end of the first half.
Smart player, Bogdanovich is.
Kleber. Over to Brunson. Maverick offense getting a little stuck here. Brunson trying to bail him out, and that's precisely what happens.
Yeah, he'll unlearn good in the first half.
And his shot could give the Mavericks the lead at halftime if they get a stop, but they're relying on Bogdanovich to miss, which he does not. 20 points in the first half for Bojan Bogdanovich.
For an extra possession.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. Wow, catch, finish. Powell climbs the ladder.
One of those plays that
I don't like the Jazz.
That was point blank. Should have been a layup.
And keep in mind, as Mitchell scores, Powell is a 77% shooter in the wrist. Runs the floor. O'Neal will slam on the brakes and wait for support.
O'Neal has been extremely quiet as well this afternoon.
Good D.
Mitchell bobbled it. Bogdanovich to Mitchell as they reset their offense. Powell is on the perimeter in a tricky spot guarding Mitchell, who goes to the three and banks it in.
I have to shoot it when you're wide open like that. Pull the trigger.
Mitchell sidesteps around the defense to score for the Jazz. End of the shot clock. See what the Jazz do with it. Mitchell jams it. Wow. Green was stunned. Had playoff experience in his time with San Antonio and with Washington. Today is his 28th playoff game. Mitchell inside and able to fight through contact. 55 years old from Mercer Island, Washington, 8 seasons as Utah's head coach.
For what he's done, hard to believe he's on the hot seat. And I don't think it's that hot, but there's a lot of speculation out there.
Oh, wow. Dinwiddie around right side, and he takes it to the cup and scores. More before that. 13 of 18 on free throws today. Mavs have actually taken one more free throw attempt now than Utah after Dallas only had 2 in the first quarter. Bertans, an aggressive closeout. House attacks it, and his scoop to the hoop is good.
Another one of those want to get off a three. Give him credit for getting under the defense.
Big hit for the Mavericks.
Indeed.
To shoot the shots that he's made a lot of.
Conley drive. House for 3. Rainbow 3. Daniel House in the 2022 calendar year. He had made his first 5 today, but missed that 6th attempt. Works in the paint, and Brunson got it to fall.
One thing I love about shortcomings, miss a shot, still has the confidence to come back and take a shot. And again, a lot to be said for a guy in the playoffs that has that kind of result.
Wow, Bogdanovich puts it down.
It's down 4 right now.
Mitchell wants a different player to come out and screen. He wants Conley involved. They're going to go at a mismatch. Bogdanovich, and then he rifles the ball across the floor. And Mitchell, an end of the clock three-pointer is good. And Mitchell on the rebounds, and now he goes to the other end of the floor and scores.
You got to give Donovan Mitchell a heap of credit.
Dallas running the floor. Bullock all the way.
That is such a big...
Jazz up by 8. Defense extends on Mitchell. Cross-court pass to Conley. Bogdanovich, who was the first half hero, looking for a shot here in the second half. No good. Whiteside grabs it and...
That this game is gone. Mavericks really need to knuckle down on defense here and get some stops.
Bogdanovich extends the lead to double figures again for Utah. % on free throws this year. Cleveland made both. And it is a clutch game, defined by the NBA as being inside of 5 minutes and a 5-point game. And the Mavs were very good in these in the last 2 months of the season. Can they make it happen in game 1? Conley almost lost the dribble. Bogdanovich in a late clock situation. Step back to the baseline is good.
That's
Dallas been throwing a lifeline.
Here is a giant pillar attempt by Conley that bounces in. I think maybe Jason Kidd's going to use it.
defenders coming.
Yeah.
Only the 7th turnover in today's game for the Mavs. Meanwhile, Utah's committed twice as many. 15. Conley with another big basket.
He's for the Jazz stepping up.
Mitchell's a good steals guy, 11th in the league in steals, and he just had a steal. Rebounds it.
Steady defensively, got to be steady.
1 minute left in the game, and it's a closeout, and it's O'Neal. Oh, and it's his first basket. Possession saw them miss the initial shot. Royce O'Neal took it, rebounded his own miss, and then hit.
Well, how many free throws did we miss?